Reviews can be a great way to learn what real people have to say about something before you buy, watch, play, read, or consume it yourself. However, because reviews are meant to be from real people, that means two things. One, it's only a person's opinion, so you have to decide whose opinions you want to listen to. And two, people are very dumb. There are plenty of review platforms for just about everything you can think of. Some are teams of people who have been deemed professionals and do at least have basic standards and guidelines they follow when reviewing. Things like IGN and GameSpot. Other platforms are open to everyone and will let anyone say just about anything they want about anything. Something like Yelp. And then there are platforms that do both, like Rotten Tomatoes, where you can see what the critics have to say about something as well as the audience. One of my personal favorite platforms to look at reviews is not because there are ever reviews of substance, but actually the complete opposite. The reviews here are so random and mind-boggling that I find it very entertaining just to read through them. These reviews are the ones from the Xbox Store. I love these reviews so much, I wanted to find a way to share it with the world, and I wanted to do it in a way that wasn't just reading a bunch of these silly reviews that I found. And then I remembered one of my favorite YouTubers, Mr. Sunday Movies, has a game that I believe he ripped off from BuzzFeed, so I don't feel bad about stealing it from him, where you guess the movie based on someone's review of it. And I thought this was the perfect format to borrow, steal, for this video. And with my personal enjoyment of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and the newest entry, Assassin's Creed Shadows, finally coming out after multiple delays, I am finally ready to release this video that I have had recorded for months. So please enjoy me asking my friend Nick to guess the Assassin's Creed game based on the Xbox review. Also, sorry if the audio is a little weird, this was my first time recording with another person, so... For you, I want to make sure I have this right. The Assassin's Creed games you have played all the way through are Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag, and Unity.
Yeah, all the way through? Yeah.
Which means that of the mainline games that you haven't played through, that is Rogue, Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and Mirage.
Yeah, any of those open world ones.
I actually have an example here. So I will read to you the title. This one says, Ahoy. Then the description, do I really need to say anything? It's Black Flag. And then does this little emoji. So you would guess which game that's from.
That's the fourth one.
And then just for fun bonus point, can you guess out of 5 stars, what did they give that?
A 5.
This one is a 5-star. Yeah.
Deserved.
To start off, we have title, a masterpiece. Description, incredible to this day. If you are new to the series, then this is where to start.
Man, if I was recommending someone to start anywhere, I don't know. I would say 2. I would say 2 is like quintessential. I'd say start at 1, but I think 2 is probably a good place for most people to start. Incredible to this day. So I feel like that means it's been around for a while. So I'm going to lock in 2.
That is Assassin's Creed 1.
You know, fair enough.
Fair enough. Do you care to guess what they rated it out of 5 stars?
Probably a 5.
That's a 5-star right there.
It's a great game.
It's a 5-star right there.
So
all right.
I feel like some people would say skip the first one. Some of the mechanics are clunky. I disagree with that.
For the second one, we have the title, Ships. Description, I like ships.
It's probably the fourth one, Black Flag.
Unfortunately, you not playing the newer games has sullied you. Do you care to guess?
Black Flag is like all about the ships, though.
I'll let you throw in a new guess just because you didn't play any of the newer games. I'll let you take a guess, just a shot in the dark here.
I'm going to say Odyssey.
This is Assassin's Creed Origins.
Damn, there's ships in that one? If they liked Origins for the ships, they're going to love...
Maybe that's their review for Black Flag. Maybe it's ships. I love ships.
Even more ships.
Yeah. All right, care to guess what the rating is?
I don't know. It wasn't that enthusiastic. So 4.
This is a 5-star review.
Really? This person is the most boring person on the planet. Usually entertained.
Welcome to Xbox reviews. They're either very boring or incredibly unhinged.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you pitched this idea to me, I was excited for the reverse side of the spectrum. I feel like we're pretty tame so far.
We have title fun ... if you get past the tutorial. Description: the tutorial, especially the carriage fight, is plain bull. Shame. It looked so promising.
The carriage fight. I don't know. I mean, we've talked at length about how the prologue to Assassin's Creed 3 is insufferable.
It's not great.
But I don't remember a carriage fight. It's been years. So I feel like
Can I say something real quick?
A carriage fight? You know, now that I'm looking at this list here,
you don't have a full list.
Yeah, I don't have a full list. but I'm going to go with my gut and say Syndicate.
This is Assassin's Creed Revelations.
There's a carriage fight in the tutorial?
As you're leaving there's a moment you're riding the carriage holding a rope, and you're climbing up the carriage.
Yeah, as an old man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I think is a strange point to bring up of like, that's the, if you can't get past this part.
Sounds like a skill issue.
That's going to be a big theme within these reviews that I'm pretty happy about. Would you like to guess the rating on this one?
3.
This is a 2-star review. That's very close.
Yeah, they sounded like they didn't like it.
You ready for this next one?
Yeah.
This one is titled Sympicate. Description: I want Evie Fry to discharge in my mouth.
This is a tough one. Could be any of them. Only so many have that character in them. I'm gonna go Syndicate.
Congratulations, you got that one right.
Wow, great comment though.
I was scrolling through and I saw this one. I'm like, this has to be it.
Discharge.
I want to show truly how unhinged these comments can be.
You know, I didn't play more than like 2 hours of Syndicate, but I don't even think she's the hottest Assassin's Creed character. I gotta give it to Ezio's girlfriend in the second one.
I was just gonna say Ezio, but yeah.
Ezio himself more attractive than Evie Fry. Do better.
Do better. What did they rate this one out of 5 stars?
I mean, if they're simps, I'm gonna go with a 5.
This is a 3-star review.
See,
it's very confusing.
How can you say something like that and then give it a 3 star?
All right. The title of this is a frowny face. The description: I was really invested in this game. It's really good, but my saves keep getting deleted. There goes like 30 hours of work, ... a broken TV, all for nothing.
I think it's going to be Unity. That one was notoriously broken at launch, and that seems like a very gamer moment to be upset about it. So I'm going to go Unity.
This is Assassin's Creed 2.
What? It's on them. They're doing something wrong. There's no way.
This is a review from 2024.
Is this the remastered version?
This is the original. This is the original Assassin's Creed 2.
Saves? That's on them.
Their saves got deleted after 30 hours of work. Does it take 30 hours?
I don't know. If you're playing Assassin's Creed 2 and your saves get deleted, I think that's a you problem. Skill issue again.
Well, I think the biggest skill issue here is a broken TV. What did they rate it?
Well, it sounds like you can't do a 0, can you?
No.
It's probably a 1 star.
This is a 3-star review.
See, what is this? Whoever left that review, it's your fault.
This one is titled Horses, but it's the H, the R, and the E are lowercase. The O, the S, and the S are capitalized.
Oh, so it's maybe perhaps like a horses kind of deal.
Maybe. So description: whoever made the horses should be publicly executed.
Oh, wow.
Very strong opinion about the horses in this game.
Horses, yeah. I don't think the first one did it have horses.
The first one had horses between the cities.
Yeah, you couldn't use them in the cities. I do remember them being kind of clunky. Okay, horses. I'm gonna guess it's one of the new ones. So, Odyssey.
This is Assassin's Creed 3.
So what is it about the horses?
This person just doesn't like them.
Okay, can I get the review one more time? Let me see if I can nail the stars.
Yeah, this is again, horses, right? This is whoever made the horses should be publicly executed.
Publicly executed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be surprised. 4 stars.
This is a 4-star review.
Nice redemption.
This is they must have really liked everything else in this game.
Except really hated the horses. And it was only a 1 star, so I think that speaks to the quality of Assassin's Creed 3.
This one's titled Best Game. Description: can pet cat, because cat's all capitalized.
Yeah, pet the cat. Good game. I seem to recall a couple of them had that mechanic, right? Isn't it the kind of thing where they do it once and they put it in every game?
Probably.
I feel like 4 you could pet animals. I'm gonna go 4.
Congratulations, Nick.
Yes.
That is your first correct one.
Yes.
That is your first correct.
I feel like I remember being Edward Kenway leaning over to pet like a pig.
They introduced it in 3.
Okay.
And so it makes sense for them to add that into 4 and then probably Rogue.
That was somewhere deep in my brain. I pulled that out. Now the review.
I'll remind you. Title: Best Game.
Best game. You can't say it's the best and not give it a 5 out of 5. But we've seen these people are not exactly logical with their review to grade ratio. So I'm going to go 4.
You thought too much about it. It's a 5-star review.
Well, it deserves it. Great game for more than the cat.
This is another one that I think is such a good representation of what you're going to get into when you're looking at reviews on Xbox, on the Xbox Store.
This is a classic. Got it.
This is titled Fun Game, parentheses, How to Change Controls Step-by-Step Guide.
Oh, God.
Description. Step 1, go to Settings. Step 2, Devices and Connections. Step 3, Accessories. Step 4, configure Xbox controller. Step 5, create new controller profile. Step 6, change controls to liking and select your custom control profile.
What game would necessitate this? I mean, I don't know. I never played any of them and was disappointed with the control scheme. But at the same time, I feel like people have complained about all of them in that way. I'm gonna keep doing Odyssey because I just don't know. It's gonna be one of them.
Till you get
it's
them.
Gonna be one of them.
This is Assassin's Creed Unity.
Unity.
This is Unity.
I see. I mean, like, I guess that makes sense, but
I think it's because it was the biggest change of controls for an Assassin's Creed game.
yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, I was thinking Odyssey might have just had some weird mechanics in it.
Oh, it probably does. From the like hour I played of it, it does. How many stars they give this one?
Well, they found it necessary to tell you, so I'm gonna go 4 again.
This is a 5-star review. Fun game.
That game does not deserve 5 stars.
When did this one? This one was left in 2023. So like after all the bug fixes.
Yeah,
so
well,
the game is fixed.
fair enough.
At this point.
Fair enough.
All right. This one, title, A Hallmark Experience. Description. I'm tough on games as far as reviews go, but that's how we let devs know when they miss the mark. Honestly, there are things that could be added that would improve this one, but it's also great the way it is. If you like The Witcher, then this is a must-have game. Highly recommended.
Okay, can I do the review, like the number first? I'm gonna go 5.
This is a 5-star review.
5-star. Okay, they seemed pretty enthused. When was this review made?
2024.
24.
Doesn't help you.
It doesn't really help me. Is it Odyssey?
I threw a pretty nasty curveball at you. This is The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings.
Wow. Witcher fans would enjoy that.
Witcher fans would probably enjoy it too a lot. I just typed in assassin when I was like going through them all, and it came up, and I was like, this will be funny. And also, it does have the Assassin's Creed Easter egg in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, in Witcher 2, in the prologue section, when you're going around the castle, you can find a dude in white robes dead in a pile of hay.
You know, I feel like I've seen videos on this. Yeah. All
So
right.
I'm gonna say it's close enough to Assassin's Creed to warrant that.
Fair enough. It's in universe.
Exactly. Exactly. This one's titled Best Game Ever. Description. Love that you have an army.
That's got to be Brotherhood.
This is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought too much about the last one.
You did.
I'm just gonna say 5 stars.
This is a 5-star review.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That was actually a pretty cool mechanic, I thought.
I enjoyed it. I thought it would throw you off of them saying it was an army, and maybe you would think Odyssey or Valhalla. Because those are very like army heavy. This one's titled Sweaty Balls.
Oh.
Description. Wanna be Mario, but suck so bad this is not AC worthy.
Wanna be Mario? Is this a platformer of some kind? Wasn't there a platforming one? Like the Chinese one? I don't know what that one was called. Is that one of them that's available on this list?
Yes, it is.
It's that one.
That is insane. I did not think you would get that. I did not think you would get Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
Yep.
That's insane. I thought Mario would throw you to like 2 or Brotherhood or Revelations for Ezio's Uncle Mario. I thought maybe I would throw you. That's insane.
In 2, he
you
does
outplayed
have
me.
the little line where he says, "It's a me, Mario." But no, I've not played them all, but I got the knowledge.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna say 1 star.
That is a 1-star review.
Wow, I can't believe of all of them, that's the one that I've nailed so far.
The one that you could barely remember.
Yeah, the Chinese one.
I definitely thought I could get you with that one.
Nope, just every other one.
This one's a bit of a longer one, so strap in.
Okay, I'm ready.
Title: 14 hours wasted only to find nothing but time trials. Description: time trials, time trials, time trials, time trials. 14 hours in, and I'm so stuck I can't play the rest of the game because I can't beat some guy in a foot race. Believe me, I've tried. 38 times! The game was fun until this started. OMG, I hate time trials. My money is gone and I can't finish. I feel like such a loser. Thanks, Ubisoft. Also, nothing has been updated as promised. Ubisoft should give their advertising people a huge raise for alluding to unfulfilled promises. People graphics suck, and Ubisoft has the nerve to claim this game has been updated. To what? This porting is truly shameful. If you own this game, don't buy it again. You will not be happy. This review was not done lightly. I own and have played over 365 Xbox games and have never been quite this mad.
Okay. Well, this guy seems a little self-righteous. Time trials, I thought there were like races in the second one. Is the remastered a separate game that will count? Like, because there's the original one.
There's the original one.
And is the remaster, does that count for a second one?
Do you know what the remaster is a part of?
The Ezio collection?
This is the Ezio collection.
Okay. See, I didn't think the time trials were like that big of a part.
Hey,
of
I don't think anyone did. I don't think anyone tried 38 times and couldn't win a foot race
this
in AC2.
man really picked out one thing and said, I hate it.
He hates
like,
it.
you don't even have to do it.
He hates it.
His money is gone. Well, that was a lengthy review.
It was.
You get like 3 games in that, though.
There are
right?
3 games
Yeah,
in that.
So,
but it's very likely they started 2, got to the time trials, uninstalled.
they didn't even play the other one.
Probably not.
I'm gonna go 1 star.
This is a 1-star review.
All right, nice. I
You
feel
are
like
you're in it now.
I'm on a roll.
You're in
Yeah,
it now.
Got some momentum.
This is titled Do Better. Description. AC used to be interesting and fun to play over a number of weeks. This game is the TikTok generation's idea of what AC is. What an absolute cash grab. I'm Ubisoft from this game.
I want to say Valhalla because I remember myself seeing some of the store options and I was like, man, what is this? Is this what Assassin's Creed is now? So I'm gonna lock in Valhalla.
This is Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Really?
So this is
The new one?
This is the DLC
new one.
to Valhalla,
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay.
It started as the DLC to Valhalla, and
I
then
feel like that's half a point.
yeah, I mean, there's no prize for this, so I'll give you half a point. I don't care.
All right. I haven't played Mirage and it came out so recently. It was not on my list of just mental list.
Understandable. I do love that Chronicles China was on your mental list, though.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cash grab. I'd say I'm gonna say 1 star.
This is a 1-star
They hated
review.
it. Yeah.
Title of this one, Sheeple Never Happy. Description. Half complain Mirage is too short. Half complain Valhalla is too long. The fact they keep making games for you crybabies. And then it's like the mind blown emoji.
I don't know. It references Valhalla and Mirage,
Mirage.
but is neither of them unless.
Unless.
I'm gonna say Valhalla.
This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yep. It sounds like they kind of liked it. Man, I feel like it's either 4 or 5. I'm gonna say 5 because he didn't say anything negative about it. Just that people don't like it.
This is a 5-star review.
Yep. I'm into the psychology of the gamer. It's a scary place to be.
Specifically, an Xbox gamer.
Yes, a Microsoft gamer.
This one's titled Real Review, Not Done by a Fanboy or Child.
Only 2 genders.
Only 2 genders, fanboy or child. I guess 3, because this guy says he's not either of those.
Only 3 genders.
3 genders.
Fanboy, child, and whatever this guy is.
Seriously, for all you 5-star reviews solely because of a slight visual improvement, leave the reviews to the adults with experience. List of issues same as every other so-called remastered edition as follows. Sound glitches, control glitches such as not responding at all, maneuverability glitches, combat glitches, and NPC glitches. Now I've played the 360 version as well, and it was much better than this. I play on an X console as well, so unless remastered and X enhanced only refer to visuals, this has serious lag and bugs. At least it wasn't as bad as the Ezio collection, where that forced my X console to do a hard reset every time the game froze, which was roughly 30 plus times it occurred while I played those 3 remastered titles. Ubisoft, pull your act together, stop just teaking the visuals and leaving the rest a buggy hot mess for a greedy cash grab.
You know, I gotta say, I love the politically correct use of X console.
Yeah.
Like, that's great.
Yeah.
I think, didn't Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag both get a remaster?
I will say, we've done both of those.
Yeah, but not the remaster.
I'm not including.
Not including them?
And I will say for those ones, I did use the remastered versions of both of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm at a loss. Can I hear it again? Can I hear it one more time?
You want the whole thing?
Just give me like, Cliff Notes.
Leave the reviews to the adults with experience. List of issues, same as every other game. Played the 360 version, and it's much better than this.
It came out on 360, so it can only be so old. Did Rogue get a remaster?
Rogue did get a remaster.
I'm gonna go Rogue.
This is Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Nice. I didn't know that one was remastered. Got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
4 stars.
Are you sure?
5 stars.
This is a 1-star review. Did you forget what the review was?
Yes.
It just completely shat on the game. Didn't have a single positive thing to say on the game.
I was hoping, to be surprised.
You think this one was going to be a reverse psychology thing?
Yeah, I think I, thought too much about it again.
You did think too much about that.
I was trying to play the game.
We have title, good action, but felt rushed. Description. There are definitely differences from the game source, bits of lore, and that wonky Animus machine. Though action and visuals were quite good, the ending feels extremely rushed and doesn't really settle anything. Worth renting.
Is this one Odyssey? It's our last one.
This is the Assassin's Creed movie.
The Assassin's
This is
Creed
the live action
the one with
movie
Michael Fassbender?
With Michael Fassbender.
Dang. I've never seen it.
I thought worth renting might give you a hint on that one.
I don't know. You can rent a game.
You can, but I think it's more common to rent movies.
A movie, yeah. That was not on my radar. I've never seen that movie. 1 star.
This is a 3-star review.
Damn it.
Anyway, that's all I got for the Assassin's Creed game reviews on the Xbox Store. Yep. Any final thoughts?
It was an honor to be part of this. I can't wait to see what score I got